Real time stands for relationships, engagement, academics, and life skills. And really what it has become and what it has done is when you also look at those 21st century skills of communication, collaboration, creative thinking, critical thinking, we now have a time in our day where not only do we support middle school students socially and emotionally, but we have a period of time where we can discreetly teach those types of skills to students. And then our teachers, who they're all part of real time, but then as a real time teacher becomes a math teacher or has her students in English, the connection back to what happens in real time becomes a natural connection. So kids are being taught these 21st century skills discreetly, but then they're able to connect them to the broader sense of their instruction and their academic experience here at Glasgow. Some of the key aspects of real time is that what we found in our research was that it is much better when the groupings are multi-graded. So we roughly have 5 6th graders, 5 7th graders, and 5 8th graders within each class. One-on-one help comes when we do our goal setting and our academic planning. Teachers sit down and twice a quarter, beginning of the quarter and at the interim of the quarter, they will sit down one-on-one with each student and they will look at the students' grades, reports from teachers, and they'll talk to the student about how do you think you're doing? Where are your strengths? Where are you struggling? And then one-on-one, those students will then set SMART goals for themselves. They set them at the beginning of the quarter, and then in interim, the teacher and that student sit back down, they review that goal, check out what kind of progress has been made, and then if there's progress made and they need to set a new goal, they can do that. If they haven't yet achieved that goal, then they may make some adjustments to that goal so that they have the remainder of the quarter to try to achieve the goal that they have set.
We have found over the years that many students that are not engaged in school, they have not completed programs, they have some incompletes, they are not fully engaged in school. So where I come in as the real-time coordinator is to bridge that gap between the students completing their assignments and fulfilling their obligations for school with the real-time teacher as another mentor for them. So it's not just the counselor, administrator, student, they have a third adult that they can go to bridge those gaps for them.
We get a lot of work, we learn a lot of team building stuff. My class was really psyched about that, and a lot of academic planning, learning how to manage your time and organize your materials.
Ultimately for the students, what we want out of real time is that they have developed that relationship with a teacher, that they are engaged in the academic and learning process, that their academics are strong and they feel confident in what they do academically, that they are developing those life skills such as taking ownership for their learning, and ultimately that they feel that they have a place where their voice can be heard. We often lose the middle school child's voice, and it needs to be back in the academic process.